Hey guys, it's your girl Leah. I am back at it again with another video. I am here and ready to go. I do apologize for the long delay from my last video to my current video, and hopefully my next coming up videos are not that long. So we're just gonna hop right in and get started and hang out and have some fun. I already prepped my lips with some Carmex. I like Carmex, but it's not my favorite. My favorite is the oil-based chapsticks that I have that a family member makes of mine, and I'll link the information down below in the description box. Next, we are going to go right into the eyes. I like to do my eyes first. That way if I have any fallout, then I can just wipe that away. I'm using the Lorac eyeshadow primer. The wording is scratched off because I've used it so much, but it looks like this. So this is technically the front, this is the back, but because I've used it and, you know, messed with all that stuff, it is scratched off. So yeah, there's that. So I'm only going to put a little bit on the eyelids because a little does go a long way with this particular product. I hope everybody is having a great summer so far. I know I am. It has been hot no matter where you live. I was in Arizona in May, in like late May, and it was 102 degrees, and then I got back to where I am now and it has been hot since, so I don't know what's happening. So my eyelids are ready and primed and prepped. The eyeshadow we're going to be using today is the Balm Nudes Volume 3 palette. It is this beach themed one. The other two I do not have, so Volume 1 and Volume 2 I don't have. I'm pretty sure there's a Volume 4 as well, but I might be mistaken. Do not quote me on that. You open her up and she looks like this. She does come with a brush. Don't know where it is. Had it at one point, but don't really know what happened. Mirror at the top. These shadows I really like because I gravitate towards those peak nudie goldy colors, and that's kind of what these are, is like pink, nudes, golds, but then you have like your darks right here. The colors we're going to be using is Bold, Built, and oh my gosh, I'm going to mispronounce this, Bodacious. I'm horrible at pronouncing, so Bold, Built, and I swear I'm really bad. I'm really bad at pronouncing and kind of reading, but that's a whole nother story too. So so we're going to apply the eyeshadow kind of differently today, because these shades are darker and because they can get messy. That's the reason why. So I'm just going to take this little Bebe brush in the number B34 and take, let's see, what do I want to take first? I want to take Bold first. It's this little guy here. Tap the excess off and literally just apply it on the outer 1/3 of my eyelid. Okay, do the other side real quick. My goal for you guys is to get more videos out by the end of the summer, because I have been terribly slacking at that. So I am a work in progress with that. So I am so sorry for that, but that is my goal. Alright, so more so applied more on this eye than this eye. Just gonna add a tiny bit more to try and even it out, but we'll see. Okay, so that one is done. I'm gonna take another BB brush in the number B30 and take the Bodacious shade, which is more of that orangey shade, and apply it right next to it. And again, we will see how this goes. And this brush is more of a fluffy brush. It is not condensed, it's more fluffy is the term. Not packed. There, I was looking for the word packed. I do like these colors in this palette because A, they actually pick up color on your face, B, they're actually the color that they look like in the pan and they come off as the color, and you don't have to grab a lot of product to do so. So that's really nice, and I really like these palettes. So they're just really cool, even though I have one. Even though I have one. Next, we're going to be going in with another BB brush in this one, in the number B43, and we're going to blend with this BB brush. I was going to put the glitter on, but I think I'm going to blend it first. So I'm just going to blend these two colors together, kind of right where they meet, and then just try to blend it out as best as I can. This look, I'm pretty sure, is more of a fall look, but you can wear it however and whenever and wherever you would like. Those blend really nicely together. That's a really nice blend. I ain't mad at it. Okay. Next, I was going to take a brush, but I think I'm going to take my finger and go into the shade Built, which is that shimmery gold shade. And I'm going to apply it on my eyelid, right on the inner corner. And she popping and snapping. This gold is really pretty. It's buildable. It's vibrant right off the bat. It's bold. And you cannot go wrong with a good gold. And then I'm going to take another BB brush and just blend out those harsh lines in between the different shades And this brush is a B08. I'm just going to take that and blend that outward. Now, I'm terrible at this, but this would be so pretty with some black liner or some like red, not like bold red, but like maroony red. That would be beautiful. I am working on eyeliner, especially liquid. It's been a while, but I'm working on it. Then I'm gonna add some more gold. Now that that's been blended out, I'm just gonna add a little bit more just to make it pop some more. Okay, blend that out just a tiny little bit, right on the crease here. I love how blendable these are. It's beautiful. Now I would add some more color on my eyelid, but as you guys know, I film at night, so I usually just go to bed. And during the daytime, I would have added more of the orange and brown to my face so it can pop really well. But for now, it looks pretty good. It's acting pretty good. I'm okay with it. Next, we move on to the face. We are going to use the Lorac Light Source 3-in-1 Illuminating Primer. It's a face primer, foundation, additive, and highlighter. It is this one here. I don't know if they make this anymore. I'm pretty sure they do. But I don't know. I haven't been in the stores for a while, especially the makeup store. It looks like this. It's pretty gold, and I'm gonna apply it. It kind of looks like foundation in the camera, but it's really just gold primer. I'll apply it all over the lid as my headband is falling off. If you hear weird noises and rumbling and toes on the ground, it's because my dog is in the same room as me. I'm just gonna take this off. And sometimes my dog gets up and paces everywhere. Not all the time, sometimes. Sometimes he does that because he's too hot and wants to get out. This is a very gold. My face is gonna be like shimmery and shiny with this, but that is okay. Alright, that is blended for the most part. Next, I'm going to take my beauty blender, my Real Techniques beauty blender, and some foundation. I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation in the shade Cream Beige. Now this might be too light for me right now because I did tan this year as compared to last year. So we will see how this goes. Yeah, this might be a little too pinkish for my face. But we gonna make it work. Alright, blend this first layer and then go from there. I kind of wish this was full coverage, but it is not. It is light coverage, and the reason why I say that is because I tanned this summer, all of my little freckles and beauty marks and things are more noticeable in the summer, and those spots also get darker in the summer and lighter in the winter. Don't forget your ears anytime you do your makeup. One thing that I have noticed, obviously I'm not doing it today, but when you put foundation on, always put it on from the center of your face outward. You use way less product, and you can blend it out easier and see those patchy spots. Today I did not do that, but I have noticed that in my makeup journey for myself. Yeah, so this foundation I think is a little too light. It will work for now. And I think I'm only gonna stick with the one layer. Sorry, I'm looking in the mirror. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with, I'm just gonna stick with the one layer. Again, if I'm going out or if it was during the daytime, I would put a whole nother layer on and make it look a little bit more better, but for now, this is what we're gonna do. For concealer, we're gonna be using the Maybelline New York concealer in the shade 15 Light. She looks like this. This is some pretty good concealer, and it's like $5, $6, I think. I got it at Hy-Vee. And pretty cheap. It's an awesome dupe for any sort of high-end concealer, and you can tell just by the way it applies to your face. It's like really good concealer. I'm 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 on money, 10 out of 10 on your face, 10 out of 10 on how it lasts, like the whole 9 yards. So I'm just gonna blend this out. I don't have a lot of Maybelline products, but this concealer is balm.com. I like how it blends out smoothly and almost seamlessly. I like it. In relation to like any sort of like high-end concealer, like in comparison, this would be it. Like if you want a budget and you can't afford any of that stuff, which most of us probably can't anyways, to be realistic, this is it. This is it on the concealer. This and the Milani concealer, I have that, but Milani can run a little bit high. It's the higher end of the cheap, if that makes any sense. But this one, this is it. This is it. Okay. Next, we're gonna set our face and put some bronzer on. I'm going to use the Coty Air Spun Loose Face Powder in the shade Translucent. This bad boy here. And then I'm going to actually blend it in instead of leaving it as white on my face. This powder is great for if you're doing like activities during the day, not necessarily like sports, but just running around doing all that stuff. Pictures, on the other hand, it has a lot of flashback, so you look a little powdery, kind of ghosty. You can kind of see it in the camera now, but it's because I'm putting it on my face. But in your pictures, like hours later, you will see the white spots and where you put it on your face. So A, that's why I blend my powder out, and B, I always put a powdered foundation on top of this as I'm like wiping it away. So I'm kind of wiping it away and applying at the same time, kind of to allow those weird flashback pictures to not happen. Because it happens, and certain makeup is used for certain things, and sometimes you can't do anything about it. And it's not the product's fault, it's just how we use the product. It's a good product, it's just the way in which we use it. And that's really all it is. Next, the bronzer I'm going to be using as one of my all-time favorites is the Rimmel London Natural Bronzer. Again, the wording is scratched off because I use it so much, and it's cracked, and I hit pan, and I'm almost out. It is the shade 022 Sun Bronze. It is this here. Open it up. When you first get it, it has a picture of a sun. Clearly, no sun here. So, I'm also going to be using another Bebe brush for this, Bebe BO2. Tap the extra off of there. And then apply that to the face. I always apply in between my cheekbones and the divot of my cheek. So my cheekbones are here and the divot of my cheek is here. So I apply right in the center. And then again, I apologize if I'm looking this way. My mirror is right here and then my camera is right in front of me. And I like to blend my bronzer out. I know I kind of look orange a little bit right now, but again, that'll get covered up with powdered foundation. But blending it out does help with the orangey look. And don't forget your lower jaw. maybe that brush that I didn't use, I'll use on my nose. You always, as you know, you always want to hold any of your brushes on the outside. The reason for that is because if you hold it close, it's the same thing with writing or using a pen. It applies more pressure and it gives you that heavy-handed look. When you use it on the edge, you're light with your face and you're not so aggressive with your face. Alright, blend the rest of this out. I'm trying to make sure my face matches. Alright, so that is good to go. I'm gonna put some powdered foundation on, and we're using Pure Cosmetics in the shade Tan. I'm going to use a big fluffy brush for this. I'm just going to wipe away the extra of that product. There we go, and then add my nose contour real quick. This is another Bebe brush. This is in the shade, in the name B08. Alright, that is done. It's not a lot. Blend that out just a little bit. There we go. Next, we're going to be going on with some mascara. Hopefully this works. It is a Beauty Runway Mascara. She looks like this. I have yet to use this, so we'll see. This is my first time trying this. It's a little brush, so it's not horrible, but I like bigger brushes. That'll work for the day. Alright, that will work for me. That'll work. Alright, next we're going to be going in with some lip liner. We're using the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in the shade 714 Full Red. This was a full pencil at one point, but now it is not. And I'm just gonna make a X with my lip. And a line right there and right there. Smooth that in, and then we're gonna be going in the shade in the lippy Academy of Color metallic liquid lipstick in the shade Cupid's Kiss. This one is not full coverage, so you would have to do this a few times to get what you would want out of it. This one I'm only going to do it once for the sake of the video. And that is bright and poppin'. I do have another lippy that that is metallic like this, that is more full coverage. And I will use that a different day. So there she is, and then the highlighter we're going to be using is one of the Ciate samples, Moondust. I got it like this because I ripped the packaging off. Again, we're going to be using another Bebe brush. It's the Bebe 09. And then after this, this is the final look, guys. Ooh, she pretty. Don't forget your eyebrows. I would use setting spray, and I don't use blush. I was going to use eyeliner, but I decided not to. It's going to be like a gray or a purple. But again, I decided not to. And yeah, this is the final look as I'm still applying highlighter. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I sure had fun actually making this video. These are actually really fun to do. My lips are dry, surprisingly. I will post this soon. Again, like, subscribe, share, comment. I will see you guys real soon, and yeah, hope you guys have a good night.